Thanks everybody for coming today. It's a special day here at Archbishop Ward. Colin Thompson is going to announce his college decision. It's a big day for him and his family. It's a day that he's dreamed of for a long time coming. A lot of hard work's been put into it, and he's really weighed his options and made a great decision. So once again, thank everybody for coming, and Colin now will let everybody know where he's going to college.
First off, I'd like to thank everyone who came out today. I understand the commitment of what it takes to leave your job and to come to the school, and I appreciate all the support of everyone during the season and the fans and my coaches, obviously, because without Coach Devlin and the coaching staff, I would not be here today. Also like to thank the Romans coaches because they built the foundation for me. So I just like to thank everyone for coming out today, especially my parents, because I would not be here without them, and I love them dearly. I'd also like to thank the administration, Mrs. Harkin, Mr. Zamaro, Mr. Mannigan, Mr. McDonald for making this possible today. And I'd just like to thank everyone for their time. And I think I guess now is the time for me to make my commitment. I will be attending next year at the University of Florida. I guess time for some questions.
What all went into this? Why Florida?
I just, it was the right fit for me. It was the right place for me. I made 2 trips down. The second trip was with my mother. The first trip was with my coach and my father. So, I just felt like it was the right place for me. And I just enjoyed the coaches and the staff there. I was comfortable with every aspect that I was interested in. Those aspects were somewhere I can go to school and be happy. So where I can enjoy the players and enjoy the coaches as well.
How much change in coaches? Obviously, with Urban leaving, how much did that factor in at all?
I think if Urban didn't leave, I wouldn't have got an offer. So I feel blessed that he did leave him away. And I think Coach Muschamp, who replaced him, is the right person to replace him. And obviously Charlie Weiss and their coach they brought in. Charlie's won 4 Super Bowls, and he pumps tight ends in the NFL every year. So obviously, I think that's a turn on to any tight end in the country who gets offered by him, and I'm honored to be even offered by the University of Florida.
How much talk has there been about offense, defense?
For position?
Offense, defense for you, yeah.
A tight end, I believe, in Florida. I was the #1 tight end overall on their board, so I think tight end, and then I was told we'll see how it works out, but I really believe that I'll play tight end for Florida.
Is that your preference or what everyone sees as your preference?
That's my preference, play tight end.
Why is that? Let's talk about that a little bit.
I guess, I don't really know. I just enjoy the position overall. I think it's a factor in all offenses that can change the game. And obviously, it's a team sport, and it takes 11 players to make the play work. But to be honest, I think tight end's very a dying breed. I guess the bigger tight end, the more blocking pro-style tight end, more of a dying breed, and I'm happy to be a part of that.
And their offensive set has produced a couple tight ends in the NFL the last couple years. Obviously, Charlie has a pretty good NFL background. How much of that factor?
Obviously, Charlie Weiss, what he's done and what he's done what he did in Notre Dame and the tight ends he brought in definitely is a factor in my decision. And I don't really know if I would have went there without the type of people that are actually on the team, the players and the coaches. And I think, like I said earlier, Coach Muschamp did a great job surrounding himself with the right people.
Kind of talk about the process. How you came to this point. How schools, who were your final 2, 3 schools really in the mix?
Day one started with Boston College. I visited and I went on an offer, and to me, when I got the offer from Boston College, I thought that was it for me. That was all I ever dreamed of, getting a college scholarship. So, but obviously, I think 21 offers later, I think it was a tough decision, and it's hard to just narrow it down and not to be able to visit every school when every school coach tells you every school's so great. But I found the right school for me, and it's the right place for me.
Was there a runner-up, or were there two or three other schools that were you seriously considering?
I narrowed it down to Boston College and Wisconsin and Florida.
Did you visit Wisconsin?
I did. I visited. It was about a month ago, and then I went to Florida 3 days later.
How about for local fans? Was Penn State any consideration for people that wanted to see you play at State College?
Definitely was in consideration. I mean, Penn State, and what Joe Paterno has done there, obviously it's a consideration for me, but I just feel like Florida was the right place for me, and I didn't really need to take another trip to Penn State, even though I did enjoy my first trip to Penn State.
Did they describe like how they might envision using you in the offense? Or not?
I know with Charlie Weiss, he uses tight ends all throughout the field, almost as a fullback, a wide receiver, and tight end, blocking the point of attack and doing various different things to create mismatches for the defense. So, and I love their tight ends coach there, Derek Brooks. He's a great guy as well. They also used 2 or 3 tight end systems, and that's why I think I was the key point to the recruiting process, and that's what I was told, because I can do things that they don't have in Florida, and that's definitely an interest because I can play right away. We good? All right, thank you everyone for your time today and coming out, and I appreciate it.